Hi, I'm Beth, and this is my Bubbie's Florida kitchen. Today we're making Richie's favorite lemon poppy muffins. Lemon poppy muffin ingredients. We've got 2.5 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, a whole stick of butter, unsalted, because we have a half a teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, and 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. 2 tablespoons of poppy seeds, 2 eggs. We need zest, about 2 lemons worth of zest, and about a half of a lemon's worth of juice, 1 tablespoon of juice, a cup of milk. We've got 2 tablespoons of canola oil, 4 tablespoons of sour cream, 1/4 of a teaspoon of almond extract, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. First thing we have to do is melt the butter. Now, the butter is room temperature, but I need it completely melted. All the rest of the ingredients, I definitely want you to remember to keep them at room temperature as well. While the butter is in the microwave, melting, I'm gonna zest and I'm gonna juice these 3 lemons. I'm gonna put this in at 15-second intervals until it's completely done. While it's in the microwave, I'll be zesting. Got to start with 2 bowls, a dry bowl and a wet bowl. So we're going to pour the wet into the dry, so I want the dry to be the biggest bowl. So I've got my flour, sugar, salt, baking powder, and baking soda, and my poppies. We'll mix these all together. I always like to use a whisk with my dry ingredients just to make sure everything is evenly dispersed. It's really pretty because you see the little black flecks inside the flour. I don't think you can see it either. These are your favorite muffins, right?
Absolutely.
And because they're your favorite, they're Zacky's favorite.
Yes, this is true.
In New York, at Stop and Shop, we can get great lemon poppy muffins, but we haven't been able to get them down here. So I had to do what I always do in Florida, which is figure out a way. I'm gonna mix up our eggs. Add the melted butter, all of it. Almond extract, vanilla extract, milk, all room temperature, oil, sour cream, get that all out. I need 2 tablespoons of zest, which I got from 2 lemons. 1 lemon I peeled because I'm going to take these lemon rind peels, some of the juice and some sugar, and I'm going to make a syrup, but I'm going to do that in a little while. First, I want to get 2 tablespoons of zest, which is approximately the zest of 2 lemons. And I want 1 tablespoon of the juice. I'm going to get that all mixed together. I don't really want to whisk air in. Once I pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, I'm actually going to let this sit for 1 hour before I bake it, the whole mix. And the reason I'm going to do that is because the baking soda and the baking powder are going to react. And they're going to give a nice lift to these muffins so that they actually look like bakery muffins, which is what I want. I don't want to get a lot of air into this mixture, but I definitely want to mix it up. Not over mix, just get it all mixed through. Here we go. Can you see this, Rich?
Yeah. Now I can.
There you go. So we're going to let this baking soda, baking powder, flour, sugar magic happen. It's not really magic, it's chemistry. I taught chemistry all those years. That's why I used to make the kids in my class, for extra credit, I would tell them if they wanted to, they could watch cooking shows. It's all chemistry.
Well, chemistry and salt.
Chemistry and salt. Oh, thank you, Richard. So we're going to cover this with saran wrap. Which I don't like to use because it's bad for the environment, but I don't have my bowls with lids here. So I am using it. I'll put this on the side. 1 hour. It has to sit for 1 hour. I'm going to clean up and I'm going to start my simple syrup. For our simple syrup, we have a 1/2 cup of lemon juice. Those 3 lemons were perfect. They gave me just the right amount for the whole recipe. And I have a 1/2 cup of sugar. And I'm just going to cook this at a low heat for about 10 minutes. When it's all done, I'm going to pour it over the lemon rind that I peeled. Try not to get any pith, just get the lemon rind. I have my oven on 425. And I'm going to bake these for 8 minutes on 425. Then I'm going to lower the temperature to 350 and bake for another 10 minutes. So look inside here. We've got that baking soda and baking powder with the sour cream and the lemon juice, and it's a little bubbly. That's our activation. Now, I don't really want to deflate this too much. So for my muffin tins, I use these so I can use them over and over. I'm going to use a whole 1/3 cup. This will fill up my muffin. And that's what I want. I want it almost to the top. I'll get these all filled. We'll be right back. Last one. They're all filled right up to the top. that off. We're going to get this into the 425-degree oven for 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Come on over here, Rich. My simple syrup is almost completely dissolved, and it'll keep cooking until the muffins the temperature has to be lowered for the oven. Okay? I'm going to move it down to 350 and cook it for another 10 minutes. We'll be back. 8 minutes. I'm going to pour our simple syrup.
Simple syrup.
Say that
Simple Simon.
5 times fast. Right over those lemon peels for a little extra lemony boost. I'm going to lower my temperature in the oven to 350. And I'm going to cook it for another, they're going to bake for another 10 minutes. Okay. 350 for 10 minutes. Whew. Let's see if it comes out, if our toothpick comes out dry. It does. Nice. Look at the rise on those cupcakes. It's great, right?
Yeah.
Nice and golden brown. I wish I had my brush, but I think I'm going to get a spoon. Just put some of this simple syrup on top. While it's hot, so it'll drip in. What do you think, Rich?
Looks good.
Take that peel off. And just to gild the lily, some more poppies, like the Wizard of Oz. Poppies.
These are seeds.
Yes, these are seeds, but I still can't say poppy without saying it the way the Wicked Witch did.
Yes.
Okay. We have to wait 20 minutes. We have to give them time to cool. 20 minutes. We've got some room temperature butter, mixed berry jam. It's our favorite brand. I'll take this one. Ooh, it feels wonderful. Smells good. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Can you zoom in on that?
Sure. Yeah, that looks like the real thing.
Looks like the real thing.
Yeah.
Tastes like the real thing. I don't think I even need jam
No, you don't.
or butter, but everything's better with butter. Not too cakey, not too dense. You definitely can taste the lemon and the poppy. And I really think the glaze helped with that, so I wouldn't miss that step. These are heavenly. Next time we see you, we'll be back in New York.